Those adorable kids on the screen, I want to tell you about them. It's shameless. You can throw something at me if you like. They are our grandchildren. And the reason I put them on the screen has something to do with OCPRA, believe it or not. And maybe that'll work, and maybe it won't. Don't worry if it doesn't. It's okay. 40 years ago this year.
There they are.
40 years ago this year. They really are cute. Tiny or full size. They're adorable. 40 years ago this year, OCPRA was defunct. All OCPRA was a bank account with a balance of about $1,600. And a group of people got together from various campuses. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. And said OCPRA has a great history. It was founded by a journalist to honor the very best work in higher education, public relations, and marketing. Is it worth saving? They had stopped meeting. I don't know all the reasons. They stopped having a conference. Who knows what the factors were that caused the trouble. But then in 1986, group of people got together and brought OCPRA back to life and began planning conferences and meetings and awards and gatherings to celebrate the great work that you do. And I still feel such a connection to you. I dragged our 4 kids to OCPRA conferences, and they all learned how to do PowerPoint and multimedia and AV and sound controls at our conferences. And in fact, our oldest daughter was born. My wife and I were at a conference. She went into labor. I left an OCPRA conference for our first to be born. Today she's 35 and a trust banker. And we have, between our 4 children, 5 grandchildren. So my connection with OCPRA is old, because I'm really old. But I really am honored every time you ask me to come back and recognize quality work. I feel a real kinship with you because I know the work you do, I know the tiny budgets you operate with, and the constraints upon you by stakeholders, all the tensions you feel, and I respect you for the work you do. And for 27 years, I was heavily invested in OCPRA, so when you invite me back, I caught that from Kim.
Yeah.
It honors me, and I'm grateful to be here. Initiative might be the most important character trait that you possess. The French playwright Victor Hugo, who penned the timeless classic Les Miserables, wrote, "Initiative is doing the right thing without being told." My mother, who died 2 years ago at age 92, leaving behind an amazing legacy of action and achievement, plus 94 grandchildren, coined her own version of this wisdom. She said, "Maturity is doing what needs to be done without being asked." I heard her say that growing up many, many times. Now, was she just trying to get all of us kids, her kids, to pick up our rooms? Yes, that's what she was doing. But I am confident that this wisdom she knew would serve us for a lifetime, and it has. The Tally Rising Star Award is not presented to the individual with the most distinguished career accomplishments. No, there's another award for that. This award is not presented to the person with the most powerful friends in one realm or another, as so many state awards are. No, this award goes to the individual whose creativity, productivity, and initiative distinguish him or her from other young professionals. As you may have observed, the prize for true career success doesn't go to the one who's made no mistakes, but to the one who persists to finish the work with the most grace and humility. I don't know today's honoree personally, and chances are neither do you. Nominees for this award usually are green, new to the profession, just finding their way, building momentum. From everything I've read, today's honoree is a remarkable person I would very much like to know, and you would probably enjoy meeting. This individual is someone you'd like to partner with, learn from, have coffee with. But good luck getting on this individual's calendar. His plate is full. I just divulged the gender. From everything I've read, today's honoree is a remarkable person. Today's honoree created and launched a magazine. Did he have experience with publishing? No. But he got the assignment and dived right in anyway. It was conceived to engage the Board of Regents only, but it's been so well received that now all campus audiences enjoy it. Today's honoree is known for collaborating with others, because that's what rising stars should do. But he writes the stories, takes the photographs, and develops all the content for this magazine. More comfortable in the digital world, he's also created this institution's first ever podcast featuring students. He oversees communications and leads a two-person team in media relations to create award-winning videos, podcasts, online news stories, and social media content. His nominator says he is innovative, creative, and mission-driven. Peter Drucker would like to have lunch with you. Remember, I told you that initiative might be your most important character trait? Today's honoree understands this well, and why do I know that? Because I read a column that he wrote in the Stillwater News Press when he was hired there some years ago as an intern. He was assigned to cover crime and topics where he had no experience whatsoever. And instead of running from the unknown, he accepted the job, the unfamiliar assignments. And in this piece, he chronicled the challenges that he faced, but these 3 words he wrote seem to tell the whole story. Quote, "But I persisted, period," close quote. He didn't let his own personal single parent story limit his ambitions. He didn't think like a victim. He worked toward his success. He did what every rising star must do in order to rise. He persisted. In the scripture, we find a curious tension between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is what you know, and wisdom is demonstrated in whether or not you possess sufficient character to apply what you know. Author Patrick Lencioni applies these timeless distinctions in his book, The Ideal Team Player. His thesis is that character determines your trajectory. Certainly, today's honoree has become an ideal team player. To every one of you nominees for the Rising Star Award, Godspeed. Keep showing initiative. This year's Rising Star Award goes to the Assistant Director of Public Relations at Langston University, Mr. Jed Turner.